Good evening, folks. Almost midnight here, a little later than I was yesterday. Anyway, I like to talk about time a little bit tonight. Excuse me for not getting myself shaved first, but well, I guess you've seen somebody with whiskers before that didn't shave when they should. I hope your day's been good. My day was good. It was cold today. It snowed a little bit. I kind of stayed in. I gotta get out there. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little better, and it's a big job getting the batteries out of them Dodge Dualies with the diesel, especially when the bolts that hold the battery down. The thing broke on the bottom, so I have to hold it to get it loose, and I can't remember which one it was, but when it's cold, it ain't much fun. But anyway, I always thought, when I retire or whatever, when I sit, I'll have so much time. But there's still not enough time in the day. There's time enough in the day to do what I need to do, but I don't do what I need to do with my time. I play. There's not enough time to play. Can you imagine that? Not enough time to play. I play on the computer all day collecting pictures of cars. You'd think I'd get sick of it, but I just love seeing all the pictures of cars and putting them in my albums. But what earthly good does it do? What good does it do? Um, I noticed my thing is unplugged here. Anyway, it went dark on me for a second there. But anyway, not enough time. I spent time outside the last few days, but you can only spend so much time out there when it's, 10 degrees or even 30 degrees. Depends on the wind. You get the days with no winds, it's quite comfortable out there with the sun shining on you. But I got a lot of snow to move because I got my check today from the guy, and as soon as it clears the bank, I wanted to take off. But I wasn't able to get my truck out of the way so I could finish digging out the snow that I need to dig out to get to the car. I got to dig the snow out, and then I take a section of fence out so that the car will just come straight out. It'll save me a whole bunch of snow removal. Oh, there's only 2 or 3 feet out there all piled up against them fences and cars and stuff. It all drifts up on the, and gets in certain places, and it gets real high. But time is, there's just, it just goes by so fast. I wonder, I think about, 15 years ago. Wasn't that long ago. And then I think the other way, another 15 years, I'll be 87. And that isn't very far away when I look back and see how fast that time went. This last year just flew by. And they say you can always get money back, but you can't replace time. Every day that goes by, I'm one day closer to finding my name in the obituary. I had an uncle once that told me, he checked the obituary every morning. He was an older fellow. He was in a retirement home. He says, if my name isn't there, I figure I'm okay. Uncle Pete. Uncle Garfield, actually, but we always called him Uncle Pete. And it was, but I know what it's like now. when I used to have time off in the winter, when I was driving a log truck and when I was working in the woods, I'd grub brush all winter. Out west, if it's not raining, you can go outside and, we had several acres there that had been logged over, and I was working on, it's hillside and level and, mostly hillside. And I was always out working. 10 years ago, my neighbors used to worry about me because I'd be outside all day long working in the hot sun. What happened to me? Nothing physical. It's just a bad sedentary habit. That's why they say a lot of people, when they retire, they die because they go inactive. And I've got to get a mindset to get my activity going. Like I did the last few days, out there digging snow and blowing snow. And, actually, I felt a lot better at night because I knew I had done something. Might have had to take a few Tylenol because my muscles and my joints and stuff aren't used to it. Plus it's cold, that don't help any. But I'll be glad to get back out west. But time, where is it going? I don't have time to fool around and play. Well, I should enjoy myself, but I'll enjoy myself a whole lot more if I pay attention to what I'm supposed to be doing so I can get moved out to Oregon a little faster. I got to get a mindset that tells my brain, wake up, you lazy slob. That's what my brain is. It's a lazy blob in there. It don't want to do anything except what it already knows how to do. Anybody got a brain like that? Well, I do. And I got to change that mindset to get active and do the things that I changed my office around here a while back. Moved everything, and it's still all piled. I got a place to work. But, and then I just leave it. I haven't finished the job. And that was over a month ago. You can see all the mess back there. It's just piled on a table over there. And, I keep saying, well, if I just did a little bit every day, I'd get it done. But I don't. So we need to use our time wisely. Whatever time goes by today is gone forever. Gone forever. That time is time you don't have anymore. You're that much closer to the grave. That's putting it bluntly. And I have friends that smoke. People that smoke are just speeding up their due date. I understand people get hooked on that stuff. It's one of the worst things you can get hooked on. Fortunately for me, I did it a little bit in the service and then I quit. Never did, had alcohol trouble during my 20s, but I can care less about alcohol now. I have a few drinks and I can't even feel that I drank anything. So why drink it? It don't taste good. I'd rather drink a soda pop. At least I can enjoy it going down. Anyway, time is flying by. Don't let too much time fly by before you get started on your successful future. By clicking the button below and getting started. however long you've been listening to me, you have that much less time to get going in life. We'll see you. Click the button and get started on the journey. You'll love it. I mean, I do. It's fun. In this new system that I've joined, if I got sick and then I didn't finish it up and I haven't been able to make my brain get back to it, I got to finish up watching some instructional stuff and then do it. As soon as I start doing it, I'll start making money right now. Plus driving traffic. Getting paid to drive traffic. Why am I waiting? It doesn't cost a dime. Anyway, see you tomorrow, folks. Bye.